6 things that INTJ types has wished you knew. For individuals who have an INTJ personality in their lives, there is always a wealth of information that they might desire to understand. However, there are also aspects of the INTJ personality that they may not openly express, particularly regarding their emotional side. Number 6. They have occasional outbursts and they're weird. Despite the common perception of INTJs as robots, they possess a profound emotional core that remains hidden from the world, not out of self-protection, but because they consider emotions to be a private matter. Publicly expressing emotions can feel uncomfortable, akin to forgetting to wear pants. However, these emotions run deeper and are surprisingly sensitive. INTJs often possess a strong sense of dignity, distinct preferences, and occasionally misplaced insecurities. So, what occurs when these emotions are stirred? Usually, they remain tightly controlled and handled privately or discussed with a trusted confidant. Witnessing an INTJ experiencing such an outburst is a rare occurrence and signifies a highly vulnerable moment for them. Although they may not want to discuss it directly, offering assistance or support with the issue can have a significant impact on their well-being and strengthen the bond of friendship. It is important to recognize and respect their need for privacy while extending a helping hand when they are open to it. Number 5. INTJs highly value when someone places trust in their advice. INTJs possess a unique combination of strengths and weaknesses. Their greatest strength lies in the ability to confront and improve upon their own problems, swiftly, often finding effective solutions. On the other hand, communication tends to be a significant weakness for INTJs. Despite offering valuable suggestions and accurate insights, they may frequently encounter dismissal or being told they are wrong, resulting in a deeply unpleasant experience. This aspect becomes a notable source of frustration for INTJs as human beings. However, INTJs have the potential to enhance their communication skills and develop the necessary abilities to translate their ideas from mere notes into actionable plans. Nothing brings them greater satisfaction than when others actively listen to their advice, take it seriously, and apply it. Witnessing their problem-solving expertise being recognized and utilized by others can be an immensely fulfilling and even spiritual experience for INTJs. Number 4. They smile more with emojis than we do with our faces. INTJs are renowned for the tendency to rarely smile, as they typically sport a neutral and focused expression, even in moments of happiness, as they find deep thinking to be a source of joy, which others often misinterpret as anger. However, an intriguing shift occurs when INTJs engage in texting or writing emails. They suddenly embrace the use of emojis. Although they may not come naturally to most INTJs, initially prompting them to express frustration about the decline of proper punctuation, they eventually recognize the value of emojis. This visual symbol serves as another form of written language, allowing them to encode emotions, a coding system that they find comfortable and adept at handling. Number 3. It doesn't make them feel good to be told that they are smart. Complimenting an INTJ, especially in their intelligence, is not something they readily accept. Despite being perceived as masterminds and avid readers, praising an INTJ for their intellect often doesn't hold much weight. While occasional recognition, such as from a new boss, may be satisfying, INTJs are already aware of their intelligence. What truly matters to them is how they utilize their intelligence. For INTJs, intelligence is not a fixed trait, but an ongoing process of expanding their knowledge of the world. Therefore, tangible accomplishments hold significant value for them, as they represent the practical application of their intelligence. This unique perspective explains why INTJs may respond peculiarly to compliments. Achieving their goals and experiencing personal fulfillment already brings them happiness, making praise seem like an additional and necessary layer. However, there are indeed specific types of compliments that can genuinely brighten an INTJ's day. Number 2. They agree with you more than you think. Really? INTJs have a tendency to engage in arguments, not necessarily out of frustration, but because they enjoy exploring new ideas and testing their validity. However, this can create communication challenges. For instance, INTJs may present an argument as a historical scenario, only to have others mistakenly assume it reflects their personal beliefs. Similarly, what INTJs perceive as deep and meaningful conversation can be perceived by others as a heated argument. In social interactions, INTJs must learn to moderate their inclination to debate and speculate, and many of them acquire the skill by their mid-20s. As a result, they often find themselves suppressing their most intriguing thoughts and ideas to avoid upsetting others. This is one reason why INTJs may appear mentally distant during conversations, as they mentally explore various possibilities instead of voicing them aloud. The inclination of INTJs to engage in intellectual debates and thought experiments reflects their curious and analytical nature. While this can lead to misunderstandings and the need to navigate social dynamics more delicately, it is important to appreciate the value that INTJs bring to conversations. Number 1. Once you're in, they'll buck you up for life. INTJs may require a significant amount of time to establish a connection with new individuals, often more than other introverted types. Their focus on work and limited availability make it challenging for them to allocate time for socializing and forming new friendships. Moreover, INTJs have discerning standards and prefer to surround themselves with a select group of captivating and thoughtful individuals. If you have managed to become a part of an INTJ's inner circle, it likely took months or even years to earn their trust and admiration. This signifies that you hold a special place in their life, and they perceive you as someone they can learn from. INTJs value and respect you, and they are willing to exhibit patience, tolerance, and loyalty, even when others may pass judgment. However, be prepared for an abundance of advice, as INTJs have a tendency to offer guidance and insights to those they care about. The cautious and selective nature of INTJs when it comes to forming deep connections demonstrates their desire for meaningful and intellectually stimulating relationships. While it may require patience and effort to earn their trust, the bond that develops with an INTJ can be profound and rewarding. While INTJs tend to refrain from openly displaying their emotions, it would be incorrect to assume that their feelings have no impact on them. It is important to note that not all INTJs will exhibit these characteristics to the same extent, but I believe that the following list generally holds true for them.